Hello everybody, Dracs Fantastic. The game is StarRupture. Drax, is this game about a star blowing up? Great question. I don't know. What I do know is the game is a survival, crafting meets factory building game. The version I played is the single player demo, but I wanted to share it with you because I had a lot of fun. Also, I love these two gameplay genres, and the melding of both in this game is great. Let me show you. Let's survival a factory. Funding for this video is provided by viewers like you. We're going to start with a new game. The new game will be called Dracs YouTubes. We're going to keep the tutorial on. We're going to say start game. The character selection screen is limited at this point. We can only play the scientist, but it looks like there's going to be a biologist, an engineer, and a soldier.
What the?
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing holistic scan. Life vitals normal. Prisoner P0212, welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Claywood Corporation begins right now.
First off, great voiceover work. I don't know if you saw it, but the font at the very bottom of the screen is so tiny. The font in this game needs some work. I'm going to give it a pass because it's still early on, but like, game devs, some of us don't have the best vision in the world, whether that's some kind of vision impairment or age. Please let us turn the text type up. Just like so many games before it, the story is either you got crash landed, or you're a prisoner, or you're a crash-landed prisoner, or you're a prisoner who crash-landed. I've talked about this just recently, thinking like, what could a different take on this be, right? Like, what happened just like you volunteered to be here and you want to make it work? Why is it always some kind of awful circumstance that's put you in here? Have you played one of these survival factory games or a survival game where like the circumstances are good? Like, hey, we're going to make a fresh start. And this is a great job and I'm happy to have it. There's some personal storage on the wall here. We can take
gotcha.
all. You can see in the top left corner, it's telling me that WASD will move me around. We can also use the mouse to look around. Look at that. It wants me to exit the lander. I guess we will. Ooh. Hello? Basic item printer. I think the graphics of this game look amazing.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Rupture system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients.
Okay.
However, we'll begin with something simpler.
Perfect. We can sprint, we can jump. Oh, you want to see the best thing about this game? Hold on, we forgot. Are you ready? All games need your ability to slide. Oh my God, look at it. It's so good. It's so good. I can't tell you how much joy that brings me. I actually played this game quite a bit, and most of my time was just sliding. It's so good. All right, what does it want me to do? Obtain the meteor heart. Hi.
Can't believe I'm here. Everything here is fascinating.
I'm going to skip most of the witty dialogue throughout so that you can enjoy it when you play. When you play, equip the building tool and choose the base core from the menu. Place the base core and set up a central point for your base. It almost looks like this nice open piece of land right here is perfect for a base core. Here it is. It's pretty big. And we're going to place it. All right, so now we need titanium, wolfram, and then back to the printer. I already know where most of this is. Now we're gonna get to see the cool extractor in use here. This is where like a bit of a mini game comes into it. You can see here as we begin to extract, the longer we extract, the faster it goes. We're also generating heat on the gun, right on the gun, and it's gonna overheat and stop. And then we need to cool it down. We can auto cool it by reloading it, and I'll show you that next. Right in the middle of the screen, you can see the indicator is going down. When that's full, the faster the extraction goes. So it's a bit of a mini game. I don't know that I've seen another game exactly like this. It's one of my favorite parts. And basically it's like push yourself to the limit. You can see it coming in much faster now, much faster. Like I said, we can hit the R button to like reload the gun, which then gets rid of all the heat, and then we can start again. And so basically you can like take this to the break point and then hit reload. So it's sort of like, it's almost like it's like don't ever stop mining because you've built up the speed, right? I'm never stopping. We're just gonna mine Wolfram forever. All right, we got 47 of that. This is another one of my big faves in games, is that when you're getting resources, that you can see the number of total resources you have in your bag plus what's coming in. I don't understand. If you've made a game where you're collecting resources, please put this on the screen. The last thing I want to do is like open my bag to check to see if I have enough, right? Like, what, I need 50 of them? How many do I have? It's just such an ease quality of life. All right, we've got enough. Now we'll run back to the ship and use the fabricator there. And by run, I mean slide, of course. Here's one of my pet peeves about the game. Did you see when I tried to go through here, I was trying to open the door in front of me. Instead, I opened, there's 2 airlocks here. And I tell you what, more times than not when playing, I'm trying to open the door in front of me right here, and I end up closing this door and then walk right into it. It's hilarious. Almost every single time. You'd think I got better. All right. This part of it, I was like, okay, so how do I craft this? You click on it, and then you can say like, max.
Everything's ready. Now build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers.
And when I hit max, I got 430 of them. If we hit the tab button, we can see the inventory. We've got some food. We've got a little bit of wolfram left. Looks like they've given some helium. This, as it says, is the basic building materials. You'll be building those over and over and over again. 430 should get us going. I mean, the slide is amazing. It's just so good. It's just so good. Maybe that's one of the reasons I love the game so much. Drax just likes it because he likes it. It's got a slide. You can see on the left here, we've got a bunch of different areas, and these will all begin to fill in as we get the things. We only have 2 right now, which is the thing we just built. Plus now we can build a habitat, an airlock, and a basic printer. We can connect this up to this base unit here and realize that you're going to be working out of this thing. We can scroll up and down. It's pretty good on like ease of building. I built two of them just now. So, I made a mistake. You can hit F and you can deconstruct, which I didn't know the first time. And then it gives you back the materials. It's pretty good. I think one of my other things is like, I'm one of these people who hits escape to like get out of whatever menu you're in. So you'll see the escape thing flash up every so often. But it is just like Factorio where you hit Q to clear whatever's in your hand, which I do like. I just have to continue to remind myself, hit Q, Drax. All right, we're also going to build an airlock here, right here.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it.
I will.
That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
Perfect. I think that this seems like a huge waste. I mean, you need an airlock, I guess, but like, look at how much room this thing takes up. All right, B, and then we're going to build a printer. We'll put that right. I'm trying to rotate, but it's not. Oh, we can rotate it. It doesn't really matter, I guess.
Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will, in turn, give you access to new buildings.
A corporate terminal. All right. Use the corporate terminal. Claim.
The first reward was free.
I think this does something different I haven't seen in a lot of these factory games, and it gives a point to what you're doing, like right from the start, right? Like, we're going to get things and build things to unlock next levels to get more things, but we're actually sending it off, and then we're going to see that there's multiple corporations we can sell stuff to get other things. I think this level of progression sets it apart from the other factory games, and you tie it together with the survival aspect. It's great! All right. Build an orbital cargo launcher, build an energy supply, and select the commission in the thing. All right. Don't mess up with the door, Drax. Boo, boo, boo. And you can see we've got some new things to look at here. We've got a solar generator. Boo, boo, which we can build. Let's build a couple of these, like right here. I think they look great. Look at that. Look at that. This one, I wonder if they're like not as much power because they're blocked. Bobo. Bobo. I don't think so. I think they're all generating 10, right? An orbital cargo launcher. Let's put this right here for the time being. To transfer energy between buildings, connect them with the tiles. Yes, no power poles. Building can be connected directly to each other with their tiles. They can also be connected using platforms. Connection works across multiple elevation levels. As long as you can see the appropriate indicator, energy will be transmitted. You can see like right here that it's green. If there was no power in this, it would be red. And we'll see that more as we get like little plates. All right, now we can talk to the orbital cargo launcher and we can select a commission here. We're going to select this one. And we need to supply it with titanium ore, which we don't have any of. Let's grab some. Faster! All right, I grabbed a bunch. Let's put it in here.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you.
And if we look up, we can see it firing them off into space. Look at that. See you.
The shipment has arrived.
The
You've
shipment
just
has
proven
arrived.
more useful.
Claim your reward. All right, now we can build an ore excavator, some rails, rail support, and rail connectors. Claim.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you.
Hooray.
Can you guess what they're for?
I don't know. What are they
Trivial
for?
question.
All right, let's extract some ore here. We've got an ore extractor. And it looks like we've got some specific places we can put it. We'll put it right here. I think we can rotate it. So the out is right there. Perfect. We can put another one over here. Every connected element can transfer energy. Connecting building using rails allows you to transfer energy. I missed that. I missed that the first time. I didn't find that surprising. At this point, we can extract this and put it directly into one of these orbital launchers. All right, I've built 2 of them. They're both facing the right way. Let's build some rails. And the rail building is pretty simple. Think of these as conveyor belts, right? It goes from here and it goes into there.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically,
Automatically.
you'll have more time to build out your base.
We can do the same
I
here.
have a question. Why did
I came in here and I set it to take in raw titanium ore, and as you can see, it's slowly ticking up to level 2. So we'll just let that finish.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Oh, sweet. Let's build some local flora research. Claim. There's the analyzer. We're going to come here and we're going to build a lot more of those. We're going to come here. We're going to go analyzer. I'm going to put it right next door here. And this is how we get, basically how we get science points. You can run around and just pick stuff up, like, I don't know, this guy right here. You can also eat these. I'm not joking. Are you ready?
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization.
There are a bunch of different kinds of plants all over the planet, and the farther you walk away from your base, the better the plant is, or the higher it is. Like, it's just another one of these kind of games where, like, if you go to a really dangerous place, it will put out more science. So, like, these basic ones we're getting in the very beginning are not going to put out a lot. I don't remember how many of these things I picked up, but it was a lot. And I did this 2 reasons. 1, just to, like, see what was out there, and 2, to take in the beautiful landscape, and 3, to slide, right? Hydration level low, right? It's a survival game. So we're gonna come in here and eat one of these, and you can see here's our stats. If we say use, should bring up our hydration level. I'll use another one. There we go. The running and the sliding is so good. All right, we're back here into the inside, into the analyzer. We can drop these in here and hit claim.
Another
Once you
great day
research
for
enough
science.
plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them.
You can see here I have 165. It takes 50 to level up.
It's time for the final stage of introductory
It's time for the
training.
final stage.
Raw
Smelters!
materials aren't
Hooray!
very useful to corporations.
This is where the factory part of the game comes in, and for those of you that play factory builders, this will all make sense to you. We're going to take raw materials, we're going to smelt them, and we're going to send them off-world. I've built a smelter. We'll come in here, we'll build some rails to move it from this to the smelter, and then we'll go from the smelter into the cargo delivery unit. And then we should be able to come here and tell it to smelt titanium bars. And then you can hear that machine automatically start sending it in. Look at him go! I think this rail stuff is great. I love it. Automatically comes online. There's a lot of Satisfactory right here, right? This feels almost identical to that. And then we should see bars start pooping out over here. We're going to tell it to choose
We're
that.
nearing the end of our training.
And there we go.
Please answer the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does being incinerated alive make you feel?
I think this is a good point to jump forward to my other save. You can see a little bit further along, and we'll run, and I'll show you the little beasts that are running on the planet and show you that you have a gun in the survival part. All right, let's jump forward. All right, here you can see I've got it set up so that like it's feeding directly into here and then right into here. And you can move these orbital platforms like directly to it. I have some base building material here, and you can see the green showing that it's connected. I did this just to see how it worked. And then this one's basically the same as how I set it up in the first one. Got some more solar panels there. I'm getting ready to do the next unit, which is this wonderful looking thing here. It's called a fabricator. And then we can make all sorts of cool parts like concrete sheets and titanium rods and wolfram wires. Seem familiar?
The Moon Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment.
We did it.
You can claim your reward in the corporate terminal.
Oh, I will. Did you hear it like slow down? I was running around here and there were some little beasties. I'll show you. And you can see there's some different plant types here. Looks like little cactuses almost.
Acquired.
Kind of fun. And there's some really ominous green There's some ominous green gas over there. That doesn't look like fun. All right, here we go. These guys, it looks like a little spider. Oh, God. I love how they explode. All right, we took some damage there. I think the gunplay's not bad. Oh, we are poisoned. Infected. Oh, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. But I think it's pretty good, right? Feels pretty good. I think the gunplay is decent, but not as good as the slide. Look at that. The game is StarRupture. I keep wanting to call it Rapture. I think if you're like me and you enjoy survival games and factory games, add this one to your wish list. While it's still in early development, it looks great. And you know what? It's damn fun. Have you played? Will you add it to your wish list? As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.